And now, News Channel 10's 24/7 local weather first alert forecast, sponsored by Generator Supercenter of Amarillo.
Hi, Kevin Selly in the Weather Center. Boy, we sure are thankful for the rain. We got more to come here and some wintry precipitation as well. Going to be in first alert mode on Saturday. Looks like the wintry stuff will start late Friday night and then continue for much of the day, possible for portions of the region on Saturday. It's wet snow, and we could see a couple of inches of accumulation. Let's talk about what we got coming here. Scattered showers for Thursday night into Friday. Just hit and miss, light stuff, not looking for anything heavy. Rain is much more likely, although it will still be on and off at times and not particularly heavy as we go on through the daytime period on Friday. Rain changing over to snow, as I mentioned, late Friday night. It'll start in the northwestern portion of the region, and that cold air will sink to the southeast and change over to some wet snow, which will be possible for much of the day on Saturday. The surface temperature around Amarillo, especially Interstate 40 corridor, will be right near 32 degrees. So that's cold enough for some snow, but it's wet snow. Now, you go aloft, it's a little bit colder, but there's still a fair amount of moisture. So we will be in a zone where we can create snowflakes, but they're not going to be the dry, fluffy snowflakes that you might expect on a very pretty snow day. It's going to be a wet snowfall as we go on through the day. So that will impact some roads, I think, by probably late morning, midday into the early afternoon on Saturday. That looks like the heaviest precipitation time with regard to snow. So we'll get some accumulations possible on grassy surfaces. The roads, it's been pretty warm. We'll have people traveling on them. Not going to say that the roads won't get coated, especially the neighborhood streets and secondary roads, but it doesn't look like a huge disruption, but do know there will be some accumulations. Here's our first look at totals in the eastern portions of the region, close to the Oklahoma border, maybe up to a half an inch of wet snow. Where the color changes going westward, maybe an inch and a half, then 2 inches, Pampa, Clarendon westward, closer to 4 inches where we get into that darker blue area, and then from the Texas-New Mexico border westward, we could see as much as 3 to 6 inches of wet snow. Let's walk it through time. As we go on through Thursday night into Friday, rain chances increase again as we go on through the day. By morning, this is 3 a.m. Friday, and then 7 a.m. Let's look for light showers, some moderate downpours here and there. Rumble of thunder is not out of the question, but again, not looking for severe weather with this at all. Bit of a break on this computer forecast model for the afternoon hours on Friday before the rain chance increases again Friday night. And then you can see that colder air coming. This is 10 p.m. Friday night. So see from Dalhart, Clayton, that's the rain snow line, and watch it migrate to the southeast. Heaviest precipitation, again, will be across the western, southern portions of the region. And that snow potential continues through much of the day coming up on Sunday. That wet snow doesn't accumulate as readily as that light, fluffy snow. So again, we'll massage the snow total potential as we go on through the day on Friday. So good bet for rain on Friday. Friday night into Saturday, it looks like rain and some snow. Wet snow accumulating possibly to a couple of inches, so it's a first alert day. The storm system will move on by eventually on Sunday. We will clear out and temperatures bounce back. How about 80 degrees by Tuesday and still well above average for the latter part of next week?